Everyone, welcome back to the Social Club on a Friday. Isn't life glorious? We are working our way through the all-time best Premier League 11 with your help as well. Last week we did goalkeepers, and this week it's the turn of the left-backs. We're going to be going through left-backs. Everyone gets to put forward a suggestion for who they think is the left-back, and you get to vote in the poll card in the top left-hand corner of the screen, and then that person ends up in our all-time 11. It's as simple as that, even though I'm sure I probably could have worded it slightly less weirdly. So, Ped, who are you going for?
In the 4 seconds I've just had to think about this.
I told you last week, you did or 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
I'm going to go for Leighton Baines.
Really? Let's go for Leighton Baines. Shocker.
Well, there has to be 4, doesn't there? And Leighton Baines would have to be one of the best of the 4, so it's only right that I go for him.
Okay.
Because, and the reasons are, it's very, very simple. He holds the record, I believe, for the most assists from a defender, and I'm pretty sure he's very close to having the most goals of a defender in the Premier League.
I also think his all-round play is worth a shout.
He's got to be one of the top 4 left-backs.
And to remember, this is at a time where we started when fullbacks, and no doubt someone's going to say Ashley Cole, fullbacks now have so much more freedom to be creative and exciting. And I would say Walker and Rose in their current pomp, it's hard to see past them. But they're almost easier for them now because they've got much more freedom. Whereas Leighton Baines has played consistently over 15 years.
He's a terrific left back, genuinely terrific, and he's
it's worth the
amazing
discussion.
beaten cut for a long period of that as well.
As a defender, if you've got the most assists, I think that's better than the scoring goals, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. There's one other left back who scored more goals than him. In this, and I'm going to put him. I'm not going to put him forward. I've got him in my list.
Graham Lassell.
Ian Harte.
Yeah, he was a good left back, but he's not as good as Leighton Baines.
He was a better free kick taker.
He was a good free kick. He was around about the same.
He's an amazing free kick.
He was
taker.
good. I don't think he was anywhere near as good a defender as Baines. But he was a good player. A lot of people probably won't remember him. He was in a very good Leeds team that just came together and then fell apart as quickly.
I think the idea of Ian Harte was better than the reality. I mean, you used to see him and he'd score free kicks, and you see him bombing down. He's very good and dynamic in that respect, but he was poor at times as well. Like defensively, he had massive holes in his game.
Scored 39 goals in all competitions and 288 for Leeds.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know, it's incredible. When you consider, actually I don't have Leighton Baines stats because again, I don't think anyone would go with him. But he was voted in the PFA Team of the Year in the Premier League once, but he's also played down the leagues. He was in the Championship Team of the Year twice and in League One as well, which you could say, well, why has he not stayed at that level? But he played, I think he's 39 now, he's only just retired. So he's had a long career. He played at Levante for a few years.
Can't play the guitar though.
The what?
Can't play the guitar.
Can he not?
He can't, no.
Is there something in Leighton Baines playing in Everton? Was it Wigan before?
Yeah.
Yeah, Everton and Wigan, without actually having stepped up to some of the big clubs in England.
I love the way you say that as a Spurs fan, like you are fucking anywhere bigger than Everton.
How many league titles have...
That's another bit... Oh, fuck.
I think that might be 2.
Yeah. No, 1. But
one?
Listen. No, what my point is that he has been consistently good despite having the struggles of having to play with Everton for 12 years or whatever.
He's had any struggles playing with Everton.
He has, because Ashley Cole was...
Ashley Cole's going to fucking win, we know this. But what would be the point if we just all said Ashley Cole?
But what I'm saying is, should he win? Because he's had to play with Chelsea.
Yeah.
But should he win? Because he's had to play with Chelsea and Arsenal, which you get so much more freedom.
Yeah, but what makes a good footballer good in the Premier League is longevity.
Who's picking Ashley Cole, by the way?
Me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so got that one out of the way. For me, came through the Arsenal Academy.
It's not Warnock for you.
Oh, mate. Oh, God, no. Don't remind me of him.
Andy Hinchcliffe.
Another tremendous left back.
He's got the longevity. He's just got longevity, Ashley Cole has. He's just got the longevity. He's did it for years at Arsenal. Won some trophies there. Did it for years. Some, yeah, a few.
He, in total, throughout his Premier League career, 3 Premier League titles, 7 FA Cups, 1 Champions League, 1 League Cup, 1 Europa League. Team of the Year 4 times, UEFA Team of the Year twice, Ashley Cole. Is the genuine though? I mean, you've said Baines. And who did you say? Rose. Danny Rose. Is there an argument for it to... Really, is there a realistic argument for it to be anyone other than Ashley Cole?
Dennis Irwin, and especially because Dennis Irwin was right-footed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, how do you not know that? Dennis Irwin was right-footed and played left back, and he was an amazing. And what I'd say what was great about Dennis Irwin is right, and he was the mould that Leighton Baines, Ashley Cole. He's not the first, because fullbacks before the Premier League used to actually go past the winger, but he was the first Premier League one to really get forward and really bomb on, and he created goals, he scored goals, penalties, free kicks. He absolutely fantastic, but he's sort of been forgotten about because he's the earlier part of the Premier League.
Right. To be fair, he was my shout for it. 7 Premier League titles, 3 FA Cups, 1 League Cup, 1 Champions League, 1 Cup Winners' Cup, Team of the Year twice, Team of the Decade, and PFA Team of the Century he was voted in as well.
Can I just say, I kind of did again benefit from the fact that the emergence of the class of '92 and Ferguson really getting his hold of that Man United team. Would he have done it with Everton like Baines has? I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't.
So why do you keep coming back to Everton?
So what? So are you suggesting that Leighton Baines
stayed there for a long time and hasn't benefited from being surrounded by?
Flav, I like you, but you know what?
He's helping your point here.
I know, but I feel like he's talking down to me.
I'm not absolutely not doing that.
No Spurs fan has got any right to talk down to Everton in any way whatsoever.
I promise you, Ben, I'm not trying to do that.
Just because they're doing all right at the moment and they're getting a new flashy stadium.
Well,
don't worry, sunshine, our time's coming.
all I'm saying is I admire and respect what Leighton Baines has done consistently.
Could have gone to Man United about 3 years ago. Someone else decided for him. He wasn't.
I'll give you a question though. Leighton Baines, he would have had a better career in terms of he'd have been on the international stage, except for who kept him out the England team.
Listen,
Ashley Cole.
I can't.
And he was never getting in that England team ahead of Ashley Cole.
Paul, I can't really argue against Ashley Cole. I can't do that.
That's all I'm looking for.
But the point is, it would be remiss of me to sit here and not have my own person.
Yeah.
There's four. Flav doesn't even give one. He's not even give a player. What are we doing here?
Danny Rose. The fact is that Ashley Cole was one of the elite players. Yeah. I've said elite about 15 times in these 2 shows, but he was incredible. And I hated him because he's Chelsea and Arsenal, but I couldn't see past his absolute quality all of the time. He was a brilliant fullback. He transcended multiple changes in the way football was played in England, and he remained an excellent football player. And for that reason, he's got to be in there. Although the shout for Baines was worth discussion.
And I'll tell you one thing about Ashley Cole, which people think is people don't like him for, and it's probably what made him as a player. He's a cunt. He's got that.
And he had sex with Cheryl.
Yeah. He's got that cuntiness about him that he could move from Arsenal to Chelsea without batting an eyelid, and that kind of attitude is the same attitude that got him through those games when he's playing for England in like Spain when he's getting the monkey chance. It's that kind of attitude,
the mental toughness,
that fuck you attitude that has actually seen him progress in his career and do very. It's the same attitude that he said the MLS was a joke and he'd never go there unless he was going on holiday. And now he plays in the MLS. It's that kind of attitude that's got him through that. Of course, he's going to win it. He's been the best left back. But listen, he can't play guitar. He's not as cool as Leighton Baines. So fuck him.
Okay. Nigel Winterburn.
Yeah.
I mean, even Robbie said last week that he wouldn't have Winterburn in conversation.
Ashley Cole, Leighton Baines, then there's a massive drop off
to Denis Irwin,
to Ian Harte.
To Denis Irwin.
Yeah, well, like Denis Irwin.
No, it's Denis Irwin if you're over a certain age, and if it's Ashley Cole if you're under a certain age.
Winterburn was a part of an amazing defensive line at Arsenal under Graham, but it was kind of before the Premier League, and it's just not. Again, it isn't a discussion point really. At the time.
Are there any other left backs who play for Tottenham in the Premier League era other than Rose?
Gareth Bale.
Yeah. You know what? I was watching Premier League years the other day, and he's got the number 3 on his back, and it's just so weird, isn't it? Yeah. It's so weird to think of when he played left back, and he almost went to Nottingham Forest. Again, it's like one of these mad things about how weird sliding
Couldn't
doors.
win a game with him in
Asu-
the team, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sue got
Jack still hoping Jack
injured,
ran
and
well,
when we
yeah.
had to keep him, and Bow happened. I mean, there might be a shout actually for Bow, put Bow in left back, and then you can have
Yeah.
Giggs left wing. That is a left-handed
Yeah.
side.
Fuck off, Giggs has won left wing. Fuck off, don't start all this.
This is what I'm saying. So you have Bow left. Let's bin off Ashley Cole. We all agree Bow should go
Yeah.
left
So hang
back.
on, are you going to put? Well, you're going to put. So James has got Ashley Cole. Are you
Yeah.
going to put Gareth Bale?
Yeah, I'm
forward?
saying- I'm putting it
And
out.
we'll let the public
Because I don't
decide.
think Gareth Bale was a very good left back though, not
No,
really.
no, he wasn't. He was brilliant going forward, but clear that this guy
What
wasn't
about
left
Patrick
back.
Van Aanholt?
He's worth 14 mil.
It's worth 14
What
million.
about sticking a Bjornaby? Yeah, exactly. Okay, well there you go. So Leighton Baines, Gareth,
I know.
Yeah, Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale.
Where did that come from?
Dennis Irwin,
I'm so
Ashley
happy.
Cole.
Hey, we ended up with about 4. I mean, we could have done research and planned it. It would be a really sterile video, I would think. But we've done it in a way that has been really, like, the growth was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let us know who you think is the Premier League's all-time best left-back by clicking the card to vote in the corner of the screen. If you massively disagree, that's what the comment section's for. Go crazy. Go absolutely crazy. Go caps lock mental at mainly these, because these are sensible suggestions. But yeah, subscribe to the Ball Street channel, subscribe to Toffee TV, the Villa View, listen to the Long Ball Street podcast, and watch Redmen TV as well.